Hello Libra, welcome to your reading for the second week of January. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but we'll do a little bit more of a final shuffle. I hope your new year is starting off well. Let's see what we have with the oracle cards. In your past, you have financial and material changes. Okay. So we'll look at that. That could be, you may have had possibly, a loss of a job or some other situation that has maybe caused you loss. But it says changes, doesn't say that it was bad. Okay, we have the sacral chakra. Nice. And moving on. Okay, so we'll look at this a little bit further. I'm kind of having a feeling that perhaps what you've had is some type of career or financial situation that has changed, and that maybe you're moving on from that. You may have a move coming up. Let's check it out. Okay, so in the past you have why. So you may be questioning, a lot of questioning around why this financial situation has happened. By the book, this talks about a law of attraction, like really trying to stay in a high vibration to bring in what it is that you want. And sometimes, that is a little bit difficult, right? When we're going through something that's kind of trying. So the universe is just, trying to tell you, stay positive. And with that number 11 there, it gives me the idea that, this is something definitely divinely guided. And then we have between worlds. Okay, so right now you might be feeling like you're in the world of the gray, but soon you will be moving on into the future, a very colorful and happy and bright kind of future. We're going to look at all of these more in depth. I'll just get them out and then we'll talk about them. Okay, so in the past you have Call of the Muse. You may have had a calling to change careers or something. What the universe wants you to know is that there are endless possibilities. Do not be concerned that you don't think that you're, there's something out there for you. And broken open. So this whole voyage could be kind of a spiritual journey for you, taking you into, actually I'm going to do these first, taking you into kind of a new, realm. You're definitely being broken open. You're going to be seeing things in another perspective. And perhaps at this time you're feeling like, why did this happen? Why did this happen? This is terrible. But in the end, sometimes what happens is once we move through a cycle and then we move into a new world, we understand why it happened. And they're asking me to shuffle again. So we'll do it. Lots of good energy here, Libra. Lots of good energy. Okay, so in the past we have treasured memories. So you may be sitting there thinking about how wonderful this situation was. It possibly could have been something that you really enjoyed doing that's moving you on. Can you hear me? So you're wondering, is the universe hearing me? Do they hear what I'm trying to bring in? You may be trying to manifest. Oh, look at this. Abracadabra. Magic is on its way. You just need to stay very positive, very hopeful, because you are attracting what you really want. Okay, sorry, my dog was making some noise. Okay, so now let's go into some of the tarot and we'll see what kind of energies we have here. This is looking really good, Libra. Really good. Okay, So for the past, you have 9 of water, which is like the 9 of cups. This is the good tarot. And you may have thought that this past position was like, you know, the best job you could ever have had, right? And so this is kind of, you're kind of like really questioning, why did it have to end? You were super happy with it. All right, so very soon, if you haven't already received it, very soon you are going to get a burst of inspiration from the universe, because you have the Ace of Wands there. And then you have the 3 of Cups. This is the celebration card. Oh, Libra, you have some great stuff coming your way. You just have to hold on as you're going through this. All right, we'll get 3 more cards here, and then we'll talk about them. 7 of Wands. So with this card, you may have, you know, been having to defend yourself, something in your career or financial situation. You may have felt like you had to defend yourself, but this is taking a while. Knight of Pentacles is slow moving action. So it may have been, you may have lost your job or needed to make a career change or some type of a move, and it is taking a long time to recoup from this. Okay. 9 of Swords. So, you know, I kind of really feel like this is here. I don't think it's for your future. 9 of Swords, I think this is you right now. You're kind of feeling like, you know, I just don't know if I can hold out any longer. You may be really, you know, staying up late at night, worried about money. You may have had to make some major financial changes in your life. 6 of Cups. Nice. Very nice. The future looks bright, Libra. The future looks bright. Okay, so let's look at these a little bit more in depth with all of them together. So I do feel like there's a possibility that you lost your job or a huge opportunity, some type of financial thing. I think this is definitely more of a financial reading than a love reading. And you are really questioning why and having a hard time overcoming this type of energy. You may have felt like you really had to defend yourself at work. Something may have happened. Even with the 7 of Wands energy, you know, somebody may have like, I don't want to say really stabbed you in the back, but there may have been some kind of, you know, conflict at work, and you felt like you had to really defend yourself. The other thing is that with the call of the Muse, you may have really wanted to change jobs. I kind of have a feeling that you're a very good manifester. And with the call of the Muse, sometimes what happens is that, you know, we don't want to quit our job. We don't want to make a change. But something inside of us tells us, oh, I wish I could go do something different. And you may have been thinking about that a lot. With this card, you may have been thinking about it and kind of thinking, oh, I'd really, really would like to go do that. But because of financial, you know, concerns, you didn't do it. And it could be possible that maybe you actually brought in this job change without realizing it. Because with the treasured memories, it looks, I mean, look at these 2 cards especially, right? There is a lot of thinking. You may have actually been thinking about this for some time. Like, oh, I really wish I could go do something different. I have this idea, but I can't do it because I have financial responsibilities. You might have a family or other people that kind of depend on you. And you were like, I can't really do that. But this Muse just kept calling to you. And, you know, that kind of happened to me once. I didn't really want to change jobs. And then, something occurred and I kind of like had to move on. And at first I was like questioning why did this happen? And then in the end, you realize I really called it to myself, right? And it was a good thing. Because really, when you're sitting in this type of energy, this is your heart talking to you. When you're in this type of energy, right, with the financial loss and the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, you're kind of like in your head. And this was really your heart calling to you. You were sitting there, daydreaming. And maybe, I'm not saying that you definitely brought it to you, but, it is a possibility because I do see you have a lot of manifesting abilities. And what the universe is saying is, this is the manifesting card. You always have to remember that what you're thinking about is what you're bringing into your life. And even when you're saying, oh, I didn't want to lose my job, the universe does not hear the word not. It hears, I did want to lose my job. Okay? So now what the universe wants you to do is to really, this is like your gut, right? Your core. And to think about all the possibilities. Think about all of them. Which one do you want? Because the universe is saying, you're attracting it right now. You're attracting what it is that you really, really want. So go back to this, right? To this thinking. Get really intuitive. Ask your heart what you really want. And you're possibly questioning the universe right now. This card, you're saying, can you hear me? I'm putting this out there. Can you hear me? I'm still concerned. My finances are concerning me. And with the Knight of Pentacles, right, it's taking too long. You're questioning. And I think it's time to make a decision. With the Ace of Fire, you have some type of inspiration that's going to be coming in. You need to think about all the different possibilities and then think about them as far as manifesting them into your life. Journal about them. Daydream about them. Make, one of those dream boards. Whatever it is that you really want, because the universe is saying that the way you're going to get it is to really stay with it. Stay focused on what it is that you want. Get really specific because you're about to get this inspiration. And if you don't know exactly what you want, I think this card is saying you will know shortly. The universe is really working with you. You're questioning the universe, but the universe is saying, hey, we're working with you. Like, don't question us anymore. Let's just get going. Let's get all of your elephants in a row, all your ducks in a row, right? And think about it and get going. Because they're here to help you. And it is so obvious that what they're doing through all of this is that you're being broken open. You're leaving something behind that that was a good thing. I think, what you had in the past was a good thing, but it may not have been what your heart truly desired. I think you may have made a lot of money at it. It may have been a great opportunity. But now you're going to do something that your heart really, really wants, because this whole situation is breaking open your heart so that you can step from this gray world that you lived in. It was a good job. It paid well, but guess what? It didn't really make your heart sing. And that's what this new opportunity is going to do. And you're going to move on from whatever this is. And I think that this is coming in very soon, because you have, Look at, you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups kind of represents a couple of things to me, because this is kind of like the reunion card, nostalgia card. So if this was this situation that happened in the past, this career situation that happened in the past, what you may be doing is manifesting that you want that job back, that career back, that project back, whatever it was, because you do have the treasured memories. I think you did. There was part of you that really, really did enjoy this. And for some other circumstances, you lost this opportunity, this situation. And with this card in your future, it could be that you're going to get this job back. Like maybe you had to be laid off for a while, or, they had to make some kind of cutbacks or something like that. And now you're going to be called back to work, to this position that you really loved. If that's not what you're really trying to manifest, if you're trying to manifest and move on, and I think that with the move on card, I don't think you're really going back to this position. But if you do, I think it's going to be a little different. Like maybe you're getting a promotion or moving to a different department or something. But with the Six of Cups, abracadabra, this is all magical. And the Three of Cups, the Three of Water is the Three of Cups. These are all celebration cards. In the end, and I think this is coming in very shortly, in the end, this is going to be such a good thing. You're going to be like, wow, I can't believe that this worked out the way I thought it would. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. Beautiful energy. Okay, so let me see. I think we're going to do one of these. We'll do a message from the universe and see what we have here. And we'll do an angel message. This one? Okay. Your treasure is at hand. Okay, on the back, I'll read the back. Sure, you can always find prettier, handsomer, skinnier, wiser, richer, younger, zippier, but more often than not, one learns the most, laughs the loudest, and smiles the widest with those they've already found, especially when they stop looking elsewhere. Actually, zippier is on quite a few lists. And I think, in this situation, this card is kind of going back to this, what is it that you want to manifest? In some situations, I wonder if you kind of like left a job because you didn't think it wasn't the right thing for you. And now you're kind of asking why. Why did I leave that, right? But I also think that what it's saying is to, really hone in on what it is that you want. There's always something better out there, right? There's always something better out there, but that's really in our mind. It's kind of like really understanding what it is that you want and then sticking with it and allowing that to come to you. Because remember, you are manifesting. It's very clear that you're manifesting whatever it is that you want. Well, that one dropped on the floor, but I am going to go get that. All right. Since it flipped out, it's probably meant to be. Okay, it's opportunity. Well, it sounds like it's going to work. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Okay, so I think especially, with this broken open card and this card and moving on, I think even if you were concerned about why you either left a job or you were asked to leave for some reason, I mean, like a layoff or something like that, I think what you're going to do is definitely have this opportunity. Remember, you have the Ace of Fire here. You have some special gift that's going to come, some special opportunity from the universe. And it's saying, you know what? Take this opportunity. This is going to be great. And in the end, what you're going to do is realize, wow, this was magic. This whole situation was divinely guided. It was to help get you to that abracadabra moment, the moment of celebration. This is a beautiful reading, and I feel like this is coming in very shortly. So make sure that you're really staying very positive and really focusing on what it is that your heart wants. Don't focus on the lack, because when you focus on lack, you just get more of it, right? You want to get into a high vibration. Think about the future. Think about this magical future, because it's really right around the corner. I'm so excited for you, Libra. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you would like this video and hit that subscribe button. And I wish you lots of love and light in the next month, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.